Hello. So about 2 hours ago, they launched the 10th anniversary and Byrna release events, and I've already beat the first two stages. However, if I could beat the third one, I have to get Ultra Fate. So let's talk about the Ultra Fate and kind of like what the relics do, what your strategies should be. It should be noted that this is a 7-day event, and with the way it's structured, like you have to go through the whole stage before you can fight the Archdemon, and you can only get one slice of cake per day. So you're kind of encouraged not to rush through this. You should probably plan on, like, unless you're trying to record videos or something, you should probably plan on trying to do one stage per day. Yeah, like you should just plan on that. And this also gets you more time to collect resources from like the freebies and stuff. Like you have your daily charge, like there's like daily charge, you get daily valor coins and daily charges. So make sure you're grabbing all those, and you're also daily rewards. So there are a bunch of freebies. There'll probably be like an email message from on the website, like in a day or two. They'll also get you some more like energy crystals and valor coins and stuff. So yeah, the more of those you have, the easier it is to know like how many you need. And because it's like these, you need quite a few of them if you want to be able to challenge the higher levels of the event. Because with the way it's structured, you need the first two stages don't require buffs, but the third stage you need like 50 more buffs for every level. So you need to take your battle level 5, level 10, level 15, level 20, and level 25. They used a different font on this one. That's weird. But yeah, so for most players, like getting to level 5 is usually pretty easy. Like you can do this free to play, and that should generally be your goal because you do get a lot of pretty good rewards for that. And level 6 is sometimes possible if you're good at doing like all the quests. There are a lot of quests you can do. See, those are the cake hunt, like no, not the cake hunts, the rituals price. There's a lot of quests like you can fight your battles, you can do, like I said, some of the pets, using your stall coins, maxing out certain heroes. Like this case, I maxed out Martha, and you just do all these quests. If you do all these quests, you'll definitely have enough to do level 5, no problem. And if you did some of the spend X Emeralds quests and stuff, usually you can get to level 6, depending on how many you spent, or if you bought if you bought anything, or if you're in a guild. There are the guild bundle things too. Sometimes you're in a guild and your guild mates will buy some of these, and you'll end up some energy crystals that way as well. So those are all worth, considering, because you might end up with a lot more crystals before the event ends. So you might end up with enough for level 6 already. But yeah, so let's talk about the episode. So level 5 just needs 50 crystals. You just need the 50 crystals to level 5. To go to level 10, you need 110 more, or 160 total. To go to level 15, you need an extra 160, or 320 total. And to go to level 20, you need an extra 210, or 530 total. And to go to level 25, you need an extra 260, or 790 total. So it gets really expensive. That's why you want to wait, because if you're gonna do any of these other relics, it's better to have a complete picture on what you're gonna actually spend them on. Like, you want to do Tome of Greed first, because every time you spend one of these, you'll get extra Valor coins every time you use your energy crystals. So when you're leveling your battle, if you do Tome of Greed first, you'll get more of these Valor coins on the Tome of Greed. And then at the end, like before you spend your Valor coins, you want to probably level Growl of Generosity. This is the lower one. This is usually a good one to do towards the end of the event. But yeah, if you know how many energy crystals you have or how many quests you're planning on, and you could do your math. And that makes it a lot easier to not waste them. That way you can get the most rewards. And because see the costs here, like how it costs per spin. 10 spins is 27,000 or 2,700. Like I said, leveling up Generosity will lower that. So yeah, like I said, knowing how many you can put into the Growl of Generosity, how many you can put into the Tome of Greed while still having enough for Enemy Battle is generally the way you want to go. So I recommend not rushing through this. You have, like I said, it's a 7-day event, and you can only collect one slice of cake per day anyways. So it is prudent to wait. It is very prudent to wait. Yeah, so because I'm doing videos, I'm like I said, I don't really care too much about like the other stuff. But you can get some of the skin stones. Like for the fluffy event, they exchange it to normal skin stones after about 2 months, so they're not that big of a deal. Also, Byrna's skin, it's armor. It's an armor skin. And I don't think it's that relevant. I talk a bit more about this in my Battle Pass video, which I'll have a link at the end here. But yeah, main thing you want for this is Byrna Souls. One of the advantage of this one is you do get more Valor coins from the event because you have a second event on this one, because we also have the Cake Hunt, which also gives Valor coins. So there are more Valor coins to earn from this event compared to previous years. So just keep that in mind, because you're going to have, like I said, you're going to have a lot more Valor coins than you normally would have from these hero events. So you will get a few more, like, spins that way. And we will just do one of these for science here. So this is a 10 pull here. What do we get? We got 2 of the Sapphire Medallions. Awesome. Got 32 Byrna Souls. Got 6 of these Absolute Artifact chests. Got 600 of the Skin Stones. And then some other stuff. So that's all good. And then the Sapphire Medallions you can spend here. You can get a Totem here for 70. You can get a Totem for 70 here. That is possible. Like I said, you're pretty much like have to buy the pass to get that many. It's going to be really hard to get the pass without buying it, without going totally free to play. Your best you could probably do is maybe 40 or 45. If you do level 5 and then did the rest of yours, like if it said, if you waited till like the last day, did your stuff efficiently for Tome of Greed and stuff, got enough for Amulet Battle for level 5, you probably, depending on RNG, you probably will end up with around 40, 45. Like Sapphire Medallions. On my on the last event, whatever the last hero was, or like the Tidus and Jello one, we had to totem on that one too. I think I ended up with about 46 amulets on my Let's Play account. About 40, I didn't spend any money. I ended up about 46 outspending. This one has a few more Valor coins, so you might be able to get around 50. In theory, it's possible to get 70 without spending, but you would need some good RNG in your favor, which I wouldn't count on it. But yeah, so like that's what you need to do here. And yeah, like so for this account, this is lower priority. We're gonna go to level 7 anyway, and that should give me enough Sapphire Medallions to get the totem anyway. So we're just gonna do this because again, I have to record videos, so I'm gonna try to do all these in like the first couple days for my videos. Anyway, not too much more to say on this one. If you want to know more about the Battle Pass though, and and all the stuff there, and like the skin stones and the exclusive skin stuff, I did a video about that down below. As always, thank you for watching.